What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on February 26, 2023. As usual, I'm starting off with the focus on figures that are available right now. This does include some Hot Topic exclusives: Buggy the Clown from One Piece, Zeke from Attack on Titan, Gur eating pizza from Invader Zim. Also at Target, you can look for the exclusive Mantis based on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the deluxe size Groot as well. Some other figures you can start looking for in stores include some common figures, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Of course, they each have their individual pops. The I Am Groot pops are starting to show up, and the Twisted 2-pack is starting to show up in some stores. Back at Hot Topic, you can be on the lookout for Nezuko and Basket. At Walmart, you can be on the lookout for Ned with Doctor Strange's cloak, and that one is also available on Funko.com as well. And at Target, the exclusive Hamilton is starting to show up. Now, most recently, one event that took place was Target Con, although some of those figures were showing up in stores earlier. But don't give up on the Target Con releases just yet. There are some still available on the website, and some of the ones that have been more difficult to find are in some locations. So like the Spider-Man number 300 comic cover, still be on the lookout for these figures if you are interested in them. Now, the glow-in-the-dark Doctor Strange and the 100th anniversary Goofy, those are available on Funko.com as well. I'm not sure if any of the other Target Con releases will show up on Funko.com, but just keep checking just in case. Like I said, do not give up on these Target Con exclusives. I think you really can track them down if you are interested in them. So I want to focus now on Funko.com. First of all, you see that there is a Black Panther facette figure that is available right now. It's still available at the time of this recording. That's one I have in my cart. I don't think I've ordered it just yet. I'm kind of waiting to see if there's anything else that shows up on the site that I'll be interested in. I really don't like to order just one single figure from Funko.com. But again, that one is available right now. To me, it looks like it turned out better looking than the Minnie Mouse did. This one looks like it has more color going on to it, so I'm hoping that it looks good up close. Now, some other figures that have released on Funko.com and did sell out do include Snoop Dogg in the purple Lakers jersey. Sanemi, I think is how you say the name. Forgive me if I mispronounced that, but this character here from Demon Slayer. Also the armored Luffy. That one, it has a chase, so it's no shock that that one sold out pretty quickly. Also the 25th anniversary Batman that you see here, which does come along with a couple of other items, that has sold out as well. That was limited to 25,000 pieces, but it's obviously pretty popular, in order for it to sell out. Now, do remember, on rare occasions, there are some restocks on Funko.com. As a matter of fact, that Demon Slayer exclusive did get a restock. So, we'll see what happens if there's any other additional restocks. Like I said, just get in the habit of checking Funko.com on a regular basis. Also still available on Funko.com are the Eazy-E and Venus Williams pops with the Purpose pops. And remember, they do go to support Color Compton. There's some details about here. You can check it out on the website as well. But like I said, those are still available at the time of this recording. Also, Darkwing Duck with the Chase did get a restock at the time of this recording. That is available there. These multi-packs that you see here for Cowboy Bebop and Wakanda Forever, if you've not been seeing those in stores, those are available on Funko.com. There is a 100th anniversary for Warner Brothers Sinestro that is on the way. Kind of a cool looking pop there. That's one I might pick up once that becomes available on Funko.com. And by the way, do remember, and I'm saying this mainly for new collectors, do remember that with most Funko.com releases, we don't get a release date. You just kind of have to stay on your toes, and then usually the day of, Funko might give a heads up a couple of hours ahead of the release time. Now, the Sprite bottle cap, that was supposed to be a Coca-Cola store exclusive, but that is actually shown up at Funko Hollywood, and it does have the Coca-Cola store exclusive sticker on it. Not really sure what's going on with that, but if you're in the area of Funko Hollywood and you're interested in that one, that is one that you can apparently pick up right now. I do have to deliver some bad news here. I know some people were waiting on an update on the Dead by Daylight pops, and there is an official update coming from the developers themselves, or the publisher possibly, but it is from a Dead by Daylight account, and it seems like the pops are not going to happen. They did not give a specific reason why. I just know in general things can be tricky with licensing, so yeah, this fell through. I don't know if they'll be able to work this out some way in the future, but it seems like, at least for now, there are not going to be any Dead by Daylight pops. Now, as far as Wondrous Con is concerned, you know, as I learn more details right now, there's really not much information about Wondrous Con just yet. But as I learn more information, of course, I will give you all updates on it. But we do see here early looks at 3 of the exclusives, a new gelatinous cube. Of course, there has been another one. So this is a new one here with more of a blue coloring going on to it. Also, we have this character here from Jujutsu Kaisen. Looks like his name is Satoru Gojo. And then also we have a new Poison Ivy, which looks like it's very nicely designed. I could definitely see adding that one to my collection. But yeah, these are just early looks here. Like I said, as I learn more information about Wondrous Con, I will try to give you all updates on that in a future video. So this year, Funko is celebrating 25 years of fun, so I think we can see some interesting releases coming up, including ones related to Freddy Funko. And it does look like we are getting a 3-liter soda Freddy Funko on the way, and a new soda as well, which it's tough to see there what's going on with that particular figure. If you know anything about it, definitely let me know in the comments. It almost looks like him dressed up as Jollibee. I could be wrong about that though, but yeah, as I learn more, of course, about these upcoming Freddy Funko releases and anything relating to the anniversary for Funko, then I will give you all more information. The Blacklight Bigfoot did become available at Funko HQ. I haven't seen an update recently to know if that's still in stock there or not, but if you're in the area of Funko HQ, you can check for that figure to see if it's possibly still available. Now, the Frozen mini backpack and the Diamond Elsa that you see here, these are available to order with Entertainment Earth right now. So the mini backpack releases in May and the actual pop releases in June. And then the latest Gloomy Bear, remember there is more than one Gloomy Bear pop, but the latest one did become available. I think it was actually on Valentine's Day with Toy Tokyo, and it's still available at the time of this recording. And remember that there is that Chase variant. You have a 1 in 6 chance at that Chase when you order that figure. The Fanatics exclusive Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl gold set is available to order right now. There are 2,023 pieces, of course, a reference to this year. I don't quite understand why this has a $200 price tag on it, but if you're a huge fan of the Chiefs and you think it's worth it, like I said, that is available with fanatics.com. So there are some figures that you can order on Entertainment Earth. They're not all Entertainment Earth exclusives though, but I know that they are listed there. So there is the AAA anime exclusive Red Hawk Monkey D. Luffy, which does have a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant. Now that's a AAA anime exclusive, so that means it will be with various retailers, but I know it's listed with Entertainment Earth right now. Then there is the Entertainment Earth exclusive the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mandalorian armor that's available right now to order. Captain America with Mjolnir, there is a soda that does have a metallic variant to it. I actually already got my pre-order in on that one. I also made sure that I pre-ordered the front man from Squid Game, and that's a common one that will be with various retailers, but I've been waiting for them to do the front man as a soda, and actually I want the common. I think the common is better. Actually, I really like that mask that he wears, so again, that's a common item. And then also Webman is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I really like the look of that pop. I like that they have him in a swinging pose as well. So that's another one that I went ahead and pre-ordered personally. So again, even though these aren't all Entertainment Earth exclusives, I know they're all listed on that website right now. So if you're a fan of Steve Irwin, he does have more figures on the way, including Steve Irwin with Aggro, which is basically being treated as a pop moment, or I guess you could say like a TV moment there basically. And he'll have a pocket pop as well, and he's holding Aggro there, I believe, or at least he's holding a crocodile there. And then you see here that there is a Bugs Bunny Easter Popsies, which is on the way. And remember, Popsies are available with Walmart, so be on the lookout for that there. And the Popsies, they might be listed on the website as well. I'm not 100% sure, but they're usually pretty easy to find actually within Walmart. So some other random upcoming releases here do include Arthur from Camelot. There is the scented Swiss roll Pusheen pop that's on the way. Now, this very limited gold LeBron James or bronze LeBron James, I'm not actually sure what color they're going for there. It might be gold though. That is limited to 200 pieces. That might have been just for a particular event. I'm not 100% sure about that. If you know more about that particular pop, please share that in the comments. You also see the actual gold line figure there of LeBron James. Maybe that one will be more readily available. If I learn any more about these, of course I will share that with you, but these are obviously in celebration of him becoming the all-time score leader. You see here that there is a Creature from the Black Lagoon soda on the way, which does have a metallic chase with it. So I might go for one of those if I don't get the chase. I'm not really going to stress that though. And then for fans of Bruno from Encanto, of course, he still has that glow-in-the-dark pop on the way, which should be a Funko.com exclusive. And it does appear that he's going to have a soda as well with a chase that has the glowing eyes. And that seems like it's also going to be on Funko.com. Now, every once in a while, Funko will just, put out some action figures. It seems a bit random, to be honest. And a lot of times they are based around video games. So you see here, there are a couple of Overwatch 2 action figures that are available to order with various retailers. I do like the, extra items that they come along with, even, extra head sculpts for at least 2 of these here. So they seem pretty cool overall. Even though I'm not an Overwatch fan, I won't go for these necessarily, but I do like the look of them. You also see here that there's going to be a Funko.com exclusive Hot Rod variant of Echo to be on the lookout for. The GameStop exclusive 16-inch radioactive Foxy plush is available to pre-order right now, and that has a March release. They do have some other FNAF plushes on their site as well that you might want to check out. And then the FNAF skateboard deck that you see here is actually available on Funko.com right now, and that is available to go ahead and ship out. The Fugitive Toys exclusive Steph Curry that you see here is available to pre-order right now on their website. Gabriel Iglesias has at least 2 more pops on the way in the near future. This includes the Mariachi Fluffy that you see pictured here, and also the Diamond Fluffy as well, which has that gold coloring going on. And you may want to follow him on social media. He's pretty good about letting people know when his pops become available on his official site. You also see here, as far as the gold figures go, that there will be a Duff from Guns N' Roses, and just like the other ones, he does have that skull face painted Chase available as well. There are 2 pops for Cocaine Bear, and the one on the left there is actually an exclusive one. You can go to Funko.com and sign up for a notification if you want to for when that one will become available. And then the other one I think is listed with various retailers. Now the Khan figure that you see here, that one is a Star Trek shop exclusive, but it is also available now on Funko.com as well if you want to pick it up there. Now a couple of anime figures here I wanted to point out. The Hot Topic exclusive Momoshiki, I think is how you say that name. That one is available to order right now, and I think it's actually ready to ship out. The Sasuke figure that you see here, that Hot Topic exclusive, has been dropping in and out of availability on the website, so you can keep checking the website for that one, and of course eventually it should show up in stores if it's not in your local stores already. Do remember that as far as sodas are concerned, that there is that Shoto Todoroki figure that is on the way, and they've been showing this one along with this Bedtime Bear, so that's why I'm making sure I address that one as well, that these sodas here are on the way very soon. These One Piece minis seem like they are going to be available at Five Below as well if you want to pick them up there and know exactly which characters you're getting. Do remember though, when you go for ones at Five Below, that they don't tend to have the rarest figures available. This Might Guy t-shirt that you see here from Naruto, that is available to order with various retailers. And the FYE exclusive Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter, that one is actually starting to ship out, I believe, and you can check for availability on that figure on their website. There are a couple of upcoming Disney movie posters that you can get pre-orders in for, at least the Alice in Wonderland. I'm not sure about the other 2 100%, but you could check around, and these should be pretty easy to get if you want to add them to your collection. So yeah, a couple of movie posters, including Dumbo with Timothy, Cinderella, and like I said, the Alice in Wonderland as well. There is an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit Pop Tee that is available with various retailers, and that should start shipping out as of March. And I don't know if it'll be in stores or not, but you can be on the lookout for it. But like I said, it's a March release. Now this Gryffindor art cover, I really like the look of it. I'm not, necessarily a Harry Potter fan. I've never watched the movies. I think I only ever read the first book. But me being a Leo, I really like lion products, so this one here really stands out to me. So I don't know, I might have to actually pick this up and add it to my collection just for the fact that it is a very cool looking lion. I did share with you all previously in a spoiler section some pops based on the upcoming Flash movie, so you can go back and check that out if you're interested. But as far as the official reveals are concerned, of course we see here the Flash, Supergirl, and Batman, and these are available for pre-order with various retailers. Of course there are the pocket pops there as well, and yeah, there's much more on the way for the Flash movie. Like I said, I did cover that in a previous video. The Batman Beyond pop with Chase that you see here, this was originally with Pop in a Box, but they no longer sell Funko products, so this is now an Entertainment Earth exclusive if you're interested in that figure. Now, a lot of people, including myself, have been waiting to see if Funko was going to do more with their Venom line, not based upon the movies, you know, just their general Venom line. And of course, we do see this new Venom here, which looks really awesome with the weapons in hand, including Mjolnir, which is very cool to see. I do like the glow, the fact that it has the glowing eyes. I'm kind of disappointed, you know, when I compare it to the comic art, though, that the actual symbol on his torso doesn't glow as well. That would have been a nice touch. So, yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't do that. But regardless, this is definitely a figure that I'm adding to my collection. We see that it's going to be a Funko.com exclusive, and I think this one will sell pretty well. I don't know if it'll sell out immediately, but I know it's definitely one I want to add to my collection. And yeah, let me know what you think about this particular figure. I think it's pretty cool overall, even without the glow on the torso. Some more Marvel information here. So with Amazon, they keep on revealing more, of course, for their Civil War set, and they have revealed what the Winter Soldier is going to look like for this particular set. Not the greatest pose in my opinion, but you know, I'm still a fan of the Winter Soldier regardless. And then of course with their Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes set, they did reveal their Black Panther with pen as well, which has a pretty nice look to it. I think they did a good job with the comic style paint job on him. You also see here that this glow-in-the-dark Electro with Pop T is actually going to be a common item. Originally, I was thinking that might be with Target, but no, it does appear that this is going to be a common item, so that should be pretty easy to pick up and add to your collection. I actually do like the Pop T, so I might actually pick this up if I see it in store. And then with Fun.com, I am familiar with this website. I think I've actually ordered sodas from them before. They do have an exclusive now, and it is this glow-in-the-dark Scarlet Witch that you see here. So you can go ahead and order that, and it should ship out in late March. Now, with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we did get some more official reveals. So, of course, we know that there is a Baby Rocket Pop, and then there's also going to be that flocked variant that will be with Funko.com. Also with Funko.com, they're going to have Groot with wings, which I really do like the look of that. Actually, I can see picking up that in the flocked Baby Rocket as well. I really do like both of those pops there. Now, the other Guardians pops that you see here, you can buy those individually, but there is also going to be a multi-pack with Walmart. As a matter of fact, I think some Walmarts are actually already receiving that multi-pack. Now, based on I Am Groot, you see here the fancy Groot there, the fancy baby Groot basically is going to get a flocked variant. Don't know right now what retailer that's going to be with, but that should be out in the near future. And do remember that there are some some Target exclusive Blacklight Guardians of the Galaxy pops on the way. I think those will be officially revealed, maybe even around the time that you're checking this out, or, you know, within the next day or so. I think some of those will be officially revealed. And yeah, I think I actually do like the look of them. I'm going to wait and see them up close in store, though, before I decide if I'm going to add any of those to my collection. But I think Funko's done a pretty good job overall with the Blacklight paint jobs. And this is not Guardians related, but it is Marvel related. There is going to be a new Peggy Carter Captain America soda on the way. Of course, they've done one previously, but this is a new one. And I like the chase. The chase is actually her with a cloak on, which is a pretty good look there. So I could see trying to add that to my collection. We also got the official reveal for the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse pops. And I would not be surprised if there's more added to this particular line, you know, once we get closer to the movie and once the movie is out. I'm sure there are some things that they're trying to hold back. So like I said, we could see more in the future. But these figures, for the most part, are available for pre-order right now with various retailers. Of course, there are some exclusives in the mix. So the India Spider-Man, they have the exclusive variant with FYE. And the only difference between the two is that this one does have like the little comic style dots on it, basically, like that kind of shading basically going on with it. That's the only difference there. The Scarlet Spider, that is a Walmart exclusive. They have that up for pre-order on the website. Spider-Punk is going to be with Funko.com, so of course we do have to wait on that one. Miles Morales, that is with Target. I think they may have that up on the website. You could check to be sure about that. I know that Amazon has their exclusive Miles Morales Spider-Man up for pre-order. And the GameStop exclusive Gwen, that is definitely has been up on their website as well. So like I said, most of these, yeah, you can pre-order. And I did go ahead and get a pre-order in for the Entertainment Earth glow-in-the-dark exclusive Spider-Man 2099. I really like the look of that one. I like that pose and the fact that he's glow-in-the-dark. I'm kind of a sucker for that. So yeah, I got my pre-order in for that particular one. And then you know, the commons, I think there are some really cool designs here as well. I like that they actually have Spot like coming through a portal. That's an interesting way to make that pop, I guess I would say, more interesting looking, because Spot could really be a plain looking pop, but that did make it more interesting for me personally. That Vulture is definitely a very interesting design that I'm not sure what century that's meant to be from, but it's very cool look there. And again, like I said, you know, we could see more from this particular line. Also do remember with Entertainment Earth, they do have a Loungefly Spider-Man backpack as well, which does have Miles Morales Spider-Man on there. It's got Spider-Gwen on there as well. Pretty cool looking backpack. So again, you can check that out with Entertainment Earth as well. Let me know what you think about these figures here, and which ones are you going to try to add to your collection, if any of them. I'm looking forward to this movie. You know, the previews have not been the strongest just yet, but I know that we're going to see a lot of different versions of Spider-Man from that first full trailer. So that alone has me excited to check out this movie. And of course, the first movie was so great. I'm looking forward to this. All right, y'all, so we're going to wrap things up here with a rumor mill. As always, we will have to wait and see what happens with these, if these pan out to be true or not. So I'm going to say right now, don't get too excited about this, because I don't know if this is 100% legit or not. But there is the rumor going around in this image, which, you know, images like this can be faked, you know, so we'll see if this is legit or not, that there may be pops based on the Super Mario Brothers movie. In a way that would make sense, because I know in terms of licensing, things can be tricky sometimes. It would make more sense if Funko was able to license this based on the movie than directly on the video games, because Nintendo actually tends to put out a lot of their own products based on their games. They have worked with some companies, but I know they're very picky about that. So if Funko was able to do this, it would make sense that they're able to do it because of the movie, you know, the licensing in that way. But you will see what happens with this, whether or not this pans out to be legit. There is a die-cast Spider-Man on the way, which will have a chase, and I assume like the other chases, it'll probably just be like all metallic, all chrome looking basically. There seems to be a new Doctor Strange on the way. I can't quite make out what's really going on with that particular figure, but we'll see if that even happens at all or not, if this one actually does get produced. I may have mentioned this previously, but I'm just putting it out there again that based on Stranger Things, we could get a Max at the cemetery moment, and this might likely be her floating in the air, which could be interesting. It does seem like there could be a Blockbuster pop on the way, yes, based on Blockbuster videos. So this might be just, you know, one of their VHS covers, like cassette type things, you know, with eyes on it, basically. You know, we'll see what happens with that, though. Or it could be like a Blockbuster employee. Who knows? We'll see what happens with that, though. It does seem like there are some more Pokemon pops on the way. I'll do my best with these names here. Umbreon, and it seems like Umbreon will have a 10-inch variant, a 10-inch Glaceon, also Sobble, I guess is how you say the name, and Aipom as well. So, you know, we'll see whether or not these actually pan out to be true, if this is the legit next list of Pokemon pops. But of course, I think there's always going to be more Pokemon pops on the way. And then from My Hero Academia, it seems like we could get a con exclusive Black Abyss Tokoyami, and that one might be with Wondrous Con. You know, we'll have to wait and see what exactly happens with that. So again, with all these rumors, you know, take them with a grain of salt. We'll have to wait and see what exactly happens, what actually does get produced. All right, you all, that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope that you got something out of it. Let me know which figures you want to add to your collection, what rumors you're hoping pan out to be true. Also, let me know what you've been seeing in stores recently and what you've recently added to your collection. I really do like checking out those comments, and I'm trying to get, you know, back into doing more regular unboxings on my channel, so you can kind of see what I've been adding to my collection. So if you haven't checked out my recent unboxings, please, you know, take some time to check those out and see what I got going on with those. As always, I hope that you got something out of this video. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check the video out. If you haven't done so already, please drop a like on the video. Share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Do consider becoming a channel member or a patron as well if you want to show the support, you know, for the channel in that way. That's very much appreciated. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all again real soon.